that was when I met Born, and that was kind of when I kind of got familiar with Born. Now, it was a little bit before that. Born had hit me up and reached out to me via phone, and he had let me hear a little bit of his rounds for dirt and shit, and so we had kind of became friends at that point. Now there was a point after that where my name started to get hot. I battled Cashy, and I had City, I had JC. My name started to kind of get hot, and he kind of something changed, man. Like where it went from being a friendship to him kind of trying to battle. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't really understand where it came from, and so me kind of being new to the culture, like nowadays.
Pause you right here.
Okay.
As far as him wanting to battle, do you think that it was because y'all had a similar skill set as far as like being being pen guys? You don't think the fans might have kind of egged him on and was saying like, "Yo, you need to battle Chilla," like
Yeah, it very well could have been, bro. And I think back then, like I was so new to the culture, bro, that I didn't really I didn't get it back then. You know what I'm saying?
That's completely understandable because I had those experiences.
Yeah, and I was kind of still at a point where I was like, yo, I thought we was cool. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't in the mind state back then where like I could have a respect level or consider somebody a friend and jump in a ring with them. Nowadays, I do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm kind of now I'm hip to how to separate like a friendship from a battle. But back then, I kind of took it as like, well, damn, like, nigga, you was just on my line 4 months ago trading bars with me, and now all of a sudden you calling me out.
Battle
so we
me.
had
you
some
words
get me
out of here. So I get
exactly.
That. I get that.
Exactly. So we had some words on Twitter, and eventually, as he liked to do back then, for whatever reason, I don't know if this is a New York thing or what, but some people like inviting niggas to their private parts, which is super weird to me. But you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, it's on site when that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, don't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so he had let something like that slip out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He let something like that slip out his mouth, and then I was like,
was this something that might have triggered that, or it just like came out of nowhere?
Nah, I mean, we was going back and forth, but up until that point, it definitely wasn't nothing that was going to spill over into violence or anything like that, or it wasn't anything that was super tense. Really, it was just more like competitive trash talk back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And so when it got to that point, I was just like, all right, bro, well, you know what I'm saying? If we don't come to a resolution before I see you, then it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And a few days later, through a couple of mutual friends that we had at the time, he had reached out to me and was like, oh, my bad, bro, I was tripping, and kind of apologized. And so I apologized too. I was like, my bad. I was like, I can apologize for whatever I did that got you to that point. And from there, like, you know what I'm saying, we kind of kept it competitive, you know what I'm saying, not on no spilling outside the ring type shit, competitive. But that's kind of when the rivalry started. So this was like, early 2013, maybe even before that, to be honest. So like 5 or 6 years in the making. It's been him taking shots at me in battles. I took a shot at him in a couple of battles. And it's kind of just, I think it got to a point where people are like, Chilla is never going to take Born. The battle's never going to happen. Like, I think a lot of people who wanted to see it, back around that time kind of just lost hope and thought it would never happen.
Yeah, I definitely did.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That the thing that made me want to do it now is that, I don't know how much longer I got in this battle rap thing, man. Like, I love and appreciate the culture, but it's just changing so much, bro, that I don't know if I want to be a part of it for that much longer in the space that I'm in it right now. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of have my own personal list of like people that I want to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to battle Bricks Belvy. I want to battle Lotta Zay. Like, I got a list of people who, no matter where they are in people's tiers or how good they think they are, people that I think are dope, people that I respect, and people that I think, you know what I'm saying, are really, really dope. There's a list of people that I gotta see before I hang it up for good. You know, and so Bourne was on that list. Like I said, Bricks is on that list. A lot of Zay's on that list. There's a few other people that are on that list as well. And so, you know, when the offer came to me, I said, okay, let's put this to bed. Let's put this to bed.
Okay.
Well, now you said that when after those words, it's on site, but you never seen him before this battle.
I saw him twice before the battle, but because a couple of days after those words got exchanged, he reached. I told him, if we don't come to no type of resolution before I see you, then it's you know what I'm saying, it's going to be what it's going to be. And like I said, we had a couple of mutual friends who, you know what I'm saying, spoke to me, spoke to him, and he reached out to me and apologized for those words. And so once he did that, I was off that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I apologized to him as well for whatever I had done that got it to that point. And so from there, it wasn't like a on-site type of thing, you know what I'm saying? It stayed strictly competitive battle rap. So that's what it's been for the past 4 or 5 years, just like battle rap stuff.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, take us into the battle. First off, shout out to Close Combat Battle League. Explain how the battle got set up.
Yeah, you know, Roger reached out to me. Shout out to Roger, Close Combat Battle League. He reached out to me, man, and was like, yo, kind of introduced himself as a fan of the culture, trying to start up a league. And he basically said me versus Bourne is one of the matchups he's always kind of wanted to see, and he wants to bring it to the people. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll tell you, usually what happens, Mercy, is people will hit me up. Like I've had Black Ice. Like I've had a lot of 2 or 3 different leagues, Black Ice, Guerrilla Warfare. Like I've had leagues hit me up about the battle, and I give them a price, and they don't like the price. You know what I'm saying? Because I price it different for the fact that I'd never wanted the battle per se. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's on my list, but it's one of those battles where I was like, there's so much history behind it that, you know, it was the same thing with QP. Like I price it different. I price grudge matches different than I do every other battle, because I know what kind of battle is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what kind of performance I'm gonna give, because it's not just competitive for me. It's like there's a real genuine motivation to smoke somebody's boots in those situations. And so, you know, Roger came to me, and I gave him a price, and he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna shake things up a bit for you. I want this battle to be judged. So I gave him another price that was even higher than that. And he was like, you know what?
Sheesh.
I'm going to even give you more than that price, just so you can see how serious I am about making this happen. He was like, and I'm going to give the winner $500. And from there I was like, okay, if you got that price, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was how the battle got locked in. He also mentioned to me that he had tried to make a couple other matchups happen for Bourne that kind of, I don't know if they priced them out, or, you know, I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out with those matchups in Bourne. And so even though I had kind of priced it higher than I usually do, I think whoever he must have gone after before me must have priced it way out of his range. You know what I'm saying? And so
Okay.
it just kind of ended up being me and Bourne that way.